You know what I miss? The original Razr cell phone. I was thinking about today and I was like, why do I miss that phone so much? And I was like, because life was simpler. I wasn't stressed all the time. I didn't have anxiety. When I wanted to end a call, I said, okay, talk to you later. Bye. Boom, close the phone. No more phone. And I was thinking, what era was that? What year was it? Was it 2011? Was it 2008? No, it was 2004. You want to know what else was going on that year? It was a pretty glorious year. Not only do we have Shrek 2, which is the best of the Shrek franchise, Harry Potter 3, notoriously the best Harry Potter film, was coming out in theaters. And we had Spider-Man 2, also one of the best Spider-Man films. My biggest concerns, because I was like in middle school or elementary school, was what am I going to put as my MySpace profile song so my crush knows that I like them? And also ranking my friends, because back then you had to rank your friends from 1 to 8, and if they ever got out of line, you took them down in the ranking so they knew what was up. Google was just about to launch the bane of my existence, but luckily, at that time, I couldn't afford a data plan because I was a child, and all I did was have my Razr phone, and me and my girlies, we would talk about anything and everything. Ha ha hee hee, school was so fun. I also had my PSP so I could play Crash Bandicoot. Sometimes when I was feeling really wild, I would listen to my iPod mini. I was listening to hit songs like Sierra's 1-2 Step. I dreamed of one day I would be able to afford this iPod because it was in color. And of course I had a Livestrong bracelet because I cared about causes. Everyone and their mother was wearing Uggs. Apple bottom jeans, boots with a fur. The whole club's looking at who? Her. This was also the era of reality TV. Paris Hilton had invented Sliving at the time, something she's continued to do ever since. I wasn't really a super big fan of this show, but I am a fan of her. I watched her documentary and I was like, go on, girl. Reform the state. The book world was doing okay. Like, this book was all right. But I did listen to it on CDs, physical media. Remember, we liked that. Jude Law was scheming and scamming. So was McDonald's. But luckily, we had our favorite physical media to keep us company. For the gamers among us, it was a beginning of an era. For the pop culture girlies, we had one of our mightiest fall. Justin Timberlake was up to his dangerous ways. And our girl, Janet Jackson, gave an incredible performance and did not deserve the backlash she got. Beyonce was being awarded for Dangerously in Love, which is an incredible debut solo album, and she deserved all those awards. We didn't have really cares in the world because we were singing songs like, hey, yeah, oh, and yeah, yeah, yeah. It was also the beginning of the Broken Heart anthem, Mr. Brightside. Jealousy, turning us into the sea, turning us in alibis, choking on your alibis, but I still the bright away, destiny is calling me. Gwen Stefani was still culturally appropriating. You see what I did there? Friends was airing its final episode, finally giving the other girlies, taking the stranglehold off of the other girlies so that they could compete. Sex and the City was also wrapping up, paving the way for future shows. Desperate Housewives was born, and we all were hooked. Entourage debuted, and some people watched it, I guess. My girl, Fantasia Barrino, won American Idol. I know that's right. Some other people won some awards. Peter Jackson won for Lord of the Rings. Go off, King. Everybody was obsessed with Napoleon Dynamite. I'm not really sure why. I never really got it, but good for y'all. The Queen was making some questionable decisions, but we all have those years. It's okay, girl. These two were up to their antics. Wow, look at his face card. He was really giving. Barbie and Ken apparently broke up. One of the best movies of all time was released. What do you want? And last but certainly not least, the best movie of all time was released. And I remember my father and my sister took me to see it, and I was indeed a child. And after we left the theater, my dad was like, you cannot tell your mom I took you to see that. And I was like, okay, I'm a mean girl now.